Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Netflix's show, The Bastard Son of the Devil Himself, Episode 3. And we're going to get right into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay. Yeah, so Nathan's getting took now back to the city away from Celia, who was training him, because the head dude decided he got a whole new plan since the head lady is dead. He taking over. Celia asked him, "Who running things?" "We still trying to work it out." Look like you trying to run things, sir." So he came to the farm, got him, took him back to the city, then started talking to him about how he gonna do something special with him and everything else. Then tattooed some symbol on the boy's chest, and tattooed something on his finger, talking about he gonna try to control him in some type of way. I need to know what that's gonna do, if when he come into his powers, if that's gonna be a problem for him. And like literally, I don't know. Then we finally get around to answering the question of what he gonna do about when he come into his powers and getting the blood from his family that he need in order to not die. Yeah. We answered some of that this episode as well. But in the process of all him getting took in this lab, tattooed on, tied up, he had stole a bobby pin out of his sister Heck when they took him back. So he used it now to try to escape, get out the handcuffs and escape. In the process of escaping, he gets caught by one of the security guards who's literally on the edge of shooting him for no reason, because he got his hands up and everything. The metaphors in this show, I love it. Anyway, he is about to get shot, and then suddenly, body gets split into pieces. It's like it got disassembled, and then fell to the ground, blood splatter. And who was it? It was Annalise. Annalise saved his life. This is where we enter a flashback of what was been going on with Annalise ever since she got her powers. So they go through the whole rush of the whole ceremony with the 3 gifts, and her getting her blood from her family, from her father, and her wondering what it's going to be, to her being in the car accident with the dude that was feeling on her leg that she told to stop, which is how her power was activated. We weren't sure what happened. He just started shaking. Well, it looks like she was disassembling him from the inside. He survived. He got a broken leg and some concussion and some other stuff going on. And she went and talked to him, and he was terrified, but she like, "I'm sorry, my bad. You should have done that. That's on you." So she doing all these experiments with herself, trying to figure out how her powers work. She done killed her little mouse pet that she, because it bit her by accident. So she got mad. Boom, it was dead. It was messed up. Then she said she was going to try to see how it worked on the watch that her father gave her. That was her great-grandfather's watch. She ended up doing that by accident in her sleep, disassembling that mug. Her father had found the blood on the floor under the carpet from the mouse to disassemble watch. And he like, "What is going on with my daughter?" Meanwhile, they show all the time that she'd been looking for Nathan. She went to Nathan's house. The grandmother told her to go away, all that stuff. Oh, yeah. And then here's the part that I'm still confused about. They showed the grandmother sleep. They showed the grandmother wake up. They showed the grandmother walk into their front room of their trailer, and Soul was sitting there, and she was talking to him. The next thing I know, they talking about she dead. Grandma is dead. So they had to give him that news, that his grandmother is dead. I'm like, why? What is happening? How? How did she die? Did he actually kill her? Was it for the purposes of keeping her from giving him blood? I don't know. I still need to know. But anyway, going through this with Annalise, he figured out that she got going through something. He looking for his daughter. She's looking for Nathan. She done found out a little bit about possibly where he is. So she goes to the offices in the city. Security guard knows since she was a little wee baby. So he let her in because she said she was going to the library, in which the alarms went off from Nathan escaping. And then that's when she ran into the situation he was going through and helped him get out of it. And that's how they ended up meeting back up. I was like, oh, they were so happy to see each other. I was glad. So then he got a map on his hand. He need help. So they figure out to start calling for help on this map. So the map leads them to this place, this room, this apartment where this dude Gabriel lives. He's got white hair. He's a weirdo, but he's also a witch. And he works for Mercury. So Mercury said he's supposed to take them. Really, they going to Italy? No, they're supposed to be going to France. They're going to France. They're going to Paris. And Annalise had to do a whole bunch of hard talking to get herself to go, but she's on the trail with them now. She's going. They hopped out of windows, bit on these little balls. I'm assuming that they teleported them somewhere. I don't know, because that's how the episode went off. But before it went off, we get the info that Mercury has the ability to have she has samples of all the different houses and families' blood, so she can be able to get him the blood he need when the time comes, which is part of why they going to Paris. And the hunters came to the house. Somehow they tracked them there. And yeah, her father was there trying to get her. She went on and jumped out the window. And he knew. Yeah, I believe they teleported somewhere, because he said when they get out the window. A few seconds after they get out, bite down on this little orb thing, and then something's supposed to happen. But they didn't show. And he only had 2. And so he had to use his that he had with Nathan, because she took the other one. Well, Nathan gave it to her because he said she's coming. And so, yeah. So that's how this episode went off. We got some background on Annalise, what she's been going through. Nathan still being tortured and tattooed on and pulled in every which direction. I don't know how he gonna solve this issue with the blood. I don't know some bird transforming wolf creature that transformed into a bird and jumped into the car and attacked the whole group of hunters. So could that have been his father? Because they did show it was a wolf. It was a bird. He's supposed to be have all these powers and be able to do all this stuff. But they haven't really clarified that yet. You haven't seen a solidified humanoid form of whatever this is that's killing these people and taking their hearts out. And we haven't heard it speak. So we don't know what or who it is as of yet. I don't even know if it is his father. His father probably is there. I don't know. We shall find out. I will see you guys for the next episode next time. In the meantime, have a great day.